What's that?
What's your superpower? Tell me what you are afraid of. Look at it. When your lady gets interested, her ears perked up a little bit, your body language changed. The bad thing about that song.
What's the name of the song?
Hold on. The vibes were just starting to come in, and I cut it short. I'm sorry about that. If you want to know the name of the song, here it is. That was Sir. No Evil. The thing about it is, every time I play Sir at the beginning of the podcast, I feel like somebody always asks, what was that? Where'd you get that from? Who was that? Do yourself a favor.
He's a big Sir fan.
Do yourself a favor.
He put me on the Sir, and I like him.
Go.
I've never heard that song, though.
Right now, and just listen to Sir. Just go take you a moment after the pod, of course, because we've been gone for 2 weeks. It's just been 2 weeks, right? 3 weeks. It hasn't
been longer than that.
Nah, it's just been 2 weeks. Put an episode 2 weeks ago. It's only been 2 weeks, but do yourself a favor and go listen to Sir on your spare time. But welcome back, everybody. This is She and I, back like we never left. I am your host, B-Love, and like always, kind of, I have my very special host with me,
India Marie.
India Marie and B-Love, the husband and wife duo.
You were right.
You didn't know you need, but you got us, and we are here to say it was 3.
I think it's 3.
Nah, it's only 2. We skipped one. I mean, we skipped a week, did an episode, skipped 2 weeks, did an episode. This is that episode.
Okay.
Listen, when it comes to potting and remember the date of the last time we pod, I know I have podcast withdrawals. So let's just get down to brass tacks. I don't like to keep anybody waiting. I don't want to keep anybody debating. You might be thinking about, where in the world have y'all been? Is this the new schedule? Can y'all please get it together? Well, a long time ago, I think 3.5, 4 years now, I had to convince somebody to podcast. I'm like, hey, I got this idea. I want you to come do this podcast with me. I didn't have a name for it yet, but I think it'd be dope. And what are we going to talk about on the podcast? Just give me one episode, and I think it's going to be dope. All right, whatever. Boom. She gave me an episode. Now, within that time, she started to like it. She so graciously continued to pod with me, and I appreciate you. Can we get a handshake? I appreciate her for podding. Now it comes a time in every podcast life when things change. It happened to some of your favorites. It happened to the JBP. That breakup shook a lot of us up, but now pod is better. What is happening now? Where have we been? Well, I'm gonna start there, and then we'll go on. Where have we been?
Where you want to start?
I mean, we ain't got to go into detail gravely. So we don't have to go into grave detail, but we can. I mean, go ahead.
And we just had a lot going on.
I'm letting you go. Cook, queen, cook.
I don't even know. I truly don't know where to start. So like probably starting like the end of really just like the whole fourth quarter of last year.
Now we're cooking. Okay.
Whole fourth quarter of last year, we were just dealing with thing after thing after thing after thing. And because of the things, I was like struggling with.
You were in the space. You were in the space. Yeah.
And I
talk
was
about
just
it.
Like not in a good headspace. And then he wasn't making it better.
I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And we get there in a minute.
And so I had to take a step back because I was like, I don't even know like what's happening right now.
My girl told me she wanted to be done with me in so many words. You didn't necessarily come out and say that. I'm about to sneeze, but you did say that. Can't sneeze. I was about to sneeze.
So I was dealing with a lot of grief, and I wasn't sure how to process that grief.
There you go. So you processed it on me.
It's kind of like I've been in this space for a while. Like I've lost somebody close to me every year for like 5 years in a row. And then like fourth quarter of last year, my family just got hit like back to back to back. So we lost 3 people in our like close immediate family last year in September, October, and December.
And the homies passed away too.
Um,
It was last year. The homie passed away last year, right? Yeah. Year before last.
So, it was just like, it was like every time I felt myself coming back up, I was like coming back down, like just constantly getting knocked back down. So there was that. And then you and I don't really want to go into too much detail, but
because we're still working.
He just was not present in the way that I needed him to be.
I'm not emotionally available. When you speak it out loud, then now you are accepting that you need to do better. She told me that, and I'm not emotionally available. I accept it. I received that, right? And now I have to change it. I'm working. I'm doing better. You know, that day, brick by brick, as a wise man once said.
But y'all know Mr. Mickles is one of our favorite people.
Shout out to my boy,
Mr. Mickles really be saving Beard.
Whoa.
He be helping him. He be helping him.
Talk about it because he saved him.
But basically, we see him together and separately now.
I think Mr. Mickles is pyramid scheming me. And I went cuz said, listen, I want to see you guys together and separately. I said 1, 2, 3 times an hour times 2 people equals what? I started doing the therapist math. I said, I'm going to change professions and get me a couple and tell them I want to see them separate but equal. But now it's my guy.
So I guess the schedule is we go together and then we go to our individual appointments. Yeah. And so that's what we've been doing. And it seems to be working.
I just got to do better, man. Not better, like we both have to do better.
Yeah.
We both have to. Come on, admit it. Come on. I'm admitting it. You haven't said it yet. You see,
the only thing that I will admit to is because I was in such a bad space, I just was not the most pleasant person to be around.
There we go. There we go.
But like I said, we're not taught to deal with grief.
Yeah.
And a lot of times our generation is not taught to deal with emotions on that. So it's like grief comes and then how you deal with grief, that comes as well. And we just, neither one of us were ever just put in a position to deal with it. And so I would say like growing up, I experienced a lot of like trauma and things that most people probably did not experience. And so I would just internalize it and bury it. And so now that I'm older, I can't do that because I'm never alone.
Never alone.
Like, I've started waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning just so that I can be alone.
Now, hold on. Let's pause right here. Because she stole it from me. Y'all know if you are a listener a long time ago, I mentioned the only time I have to myself is when I wake up at 5:30, 5 o'clock. Now look at her. She want to interject.
I'm not interjecting.
Get all in.
I'm getting up before you.
Yeah, you are. You get up like, what, 15, 20 minutes before
I've been getting up 30 minutes before you.
Nah,
I guess you just be sleeping a land of delusion because you get up at 5:30. I've been getting up at... Nigga, just let me have it. Why you always got to interject?
You got it. You got it, Queen. Talk. See? Do you need anything?
But I think in the last house,
you like anything?
We didn't have the space to go anywhere. We were just kind of on top of each other. So now in this house, we got a little more space and I can go and shut the door and I don't got to hear anything. And so I've been taking that time to myself. And I think it has been doing wonders for my attitude throughout the day.
Let me tell you what's been doing wonders for her attitude. Fellas, I want you to implement this. Hug your woman periodically throughout the day. You can hug her from the back. You can hug her from the front. But don't do it sexual. Because I get into the habit where I start hugging and I start hunching. No, I had to stop that. I didn't know, right? So you just hug and let her rest in you. Just let her just put her body weight into your body. They want that. They like that. They're not going to say it. That's where that soft life stuff came from. They want to be soft, but they have to have the open arms to be soft. So go do some bicep curls and then come on in. My love is waiting.
So that's like probably 15% of it.
See, but it works. But it works. Open your arms.
I'm saying, you taking too much credit. You
but I'm saying, she won't give no credit. Cook, go ahead.
It is helpful. It is helpful.
Do you like her?
And I told y'all before, we go to a Christian-based therapist.
Me too. God is the primary reason. Talk about it.
Really and truly. But we said that before. But the way he lays it on us, like he reads us for filth biblically.
Yeah, I be feeling terrible, bro. Like when somebody come at you, start hitting you with the Bible, and then they ask you a question, and then you be fumbling and stumbling for the answer. I'm the type of person that I'm going to raise my hand and answer, and I'm going to be loud and wrong proudly. I do that a lot when it comes to the Bible and therapy. I be like, I think, I don't know, let me know, but it's cool.
But I'm glad that, you're going by yourself so that you can just say whatever you need to say without feeling like you can't say it.
Yeah.
I don't notice you're always 100% honest in things.
Nah, that last time I was shooting now. I was saying I was being honest.
Okay.
The thing about it, I'm glad you're going by yourself, because normally when we go together, I dominate the conversation when it comes to talking, unless he asks you something directly. And I think when we go together,
that's because you so crazy. He be having more advice for him than for me.
I go to therapy.
That's why
I turned up in therapy, but
except for like when we had the first session, like we was like, okay, we need to go back. And our therapist was like, India, this is the most that I've heard you talk.
Thank you. Let him know. He said that to you verbatim.
Did, but it's because I was fed up.
Boom,
but then I also think he realized, he was like, okay, you're like really dealing with some heavy grief stuff right now. I need to see you by yourself too. So
yeah.
It's been working. But and then also,
okay, let me stop. And check this out. I want to say this to all the guys out there and the ladies too. Just because you go into therapy doesn't mean that your relationship is going to work. You have to be willing to do the work outside of what the therapist may have told you. Now we go and it's cool, but if we don't try to actively implement the things that he's told us, what we doing? We're wasting money. That's really it. So if you go to therapists, guys, I'm talking to the guys for real. Don't think it gonna magically flip and do a 180 and y'all relationship will be right back on track. You need to go. Because I thought that too. Like, shit, we went to therapy. All right, cool. We back to normal, right? Because that's how I roll. She was like, I'm still mad. And I'm like, come on, give me that hug. She rested in these arms and fell asleep. Oh, give it up for me. Don't worry about it.
See, you didn't need that. You didn't need that praise. God said you didn't need that praise.
God said.
Because some stuff you're just supposed to be doing.
It's true.
But I think that, so we also had to have a conversation about like, what is the goal for the podcast? Because I had to
Here we go.
I don't want to produce content.
Are you going in deep?
That is
I didn't know you were going to take it there. Okay.
Inspirational that people can't benefit from. And I know like y'all enjoy the back and forth banter, but I don't want to feel like I'm getting on here every episode complaining and like there's just tension between us.
Yeah, we good.
So that's why I was like, we're gonna have to take a break, because at the end of the day, yeah, it's entertainment for y'all, but this is also like our very real life
and
that we're living in.
Y'all be arguing with that person every day. Yeah, don't act like that. You looking at that person right now. Matter of fact, you might be at work listening to this. You texting that man and you texting that woman and y'all mad at each other right now. We get mad. We just happen to have to work together too.
We do have to work together.
You got to figure it out.
But I want
to be a light. That's what you said.
Yeah, I did. I said I wanted to be a light.
Yeah.
We have enough drama in the media. I don't want to be a part of drama. I don't want to be known for that. Yeah. If it's not light or positive, I don't want it.
We just trying to have a good time.
If we can't be known for that, then this can't be. So that is what we've been working on.
Basically, she said she needed PTO.
Alley-oop to the first one.
Yeah, I did that in reverse order. She told me she needed PTO. She was like,
I didn't say I needed PTO. I said, I'm not doing it.
I'm tired. I need PTO. And I'm like, all right, F it. So she sent me an idea. So we're going to have a new podcast format. I don't know if I want to hit fuck it. I didn't really know if I wanted to hit the button because I'm not a fan. But anyway, what we decided to do, and I'm not calling this seasonal. I'm not gonna do that because it's not gonna be that. India.
My portion of it is seasonal. I'm coming.
India is a seasonal person now. India is a seasonal person, right? India has decided she's giving us 12 episodes straight, and she's taking a month off, and she's coming back for another 12, and she's taking another month off, and she'll come back for another 12, and she'll take another month off. Listen, what can I say, right? I said, okay, I agree. You're probably thinking to yourself, that month is 4 episodes. I got it from here, yay, damn. Don't worry about that. Your boy will be here. I'm going to be here every week, podding for my life, having special guests, kicking different flavor, going different places, talking to different people, and it's all going to be the light. It's also going to be about relationships still. It might be a bunch of guys. It might be a bunch of women. It might be them, they, her. I don't know what pronoun they use, but it's gonna be fire at the end of the day, and I can't wait. I might travel. You just keep tuning in because this is the beginning of the new pod format. So, India, you get your PTO, and I get to keep on trucking. I'm so excited. I am happy about that. I am happy about that. So.
Yeah, it was like
tell them the text message.
It was like 2 weeks in a row. He was like,
we podding
this week? And I was like, no. We podding this week? No.
So y'all know back in the day how
now,
women.
He could have just gone on and said, we're taking a break. We'll be right back. I don't know why you just didn't do that.
I did. I put that up.
On what?
On the story, on the Instagram story. I did put that up.
Oh.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Oh, whoa. So let's address the elephant in the room. Because people may have wondered that you won't follow the Instagram page. Tell them.
I deactivated my personal Instagram page.
All right, talk to them.
On top of everything that I was dealing with, it was just too much of a distraction. And I have very big goals for what I want business-wise this year. And I really just want to focus on my Pilates business.
You're doing a good job with the segues.
My Pilates business. And so I find that my personal page is just very distracting. Like I'm following almost 2,000 people, have no idea who the people are at this point.
I fool with all y'all.
And then a lot of the stuff that's on my current timeline is I'm just not interested in seeing. So because I'm tunnel vision, I'm focused on this one thing. So I don't know. I didn't put a date on when I was going to reactivate my personal Instagram page. My initial plan was 3 months, and let's see how my business changes in the next 3 months. If I can see, some positive impact on me solely focusing on this, because y'all know I've done many things. And with my personal page, I'll post something. People are like, oh, you should do this. Oh, you should do events again. You should sell clothes again. You should do all this stuff.
I just want you to stick to something.
It's not what I'm interested in. And I know that I've done these things and y'all have loved them, but I don't love them right now. It's not my season for that. Right now, I have big goals for my Pilates business, and that's just what it is.
I remember I met this guy one time, and he said you got to beware of your spouses having expensive hobbies, and he was dead right. I met him and his wife. Oh, can I say that? Because people might know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't know.
His wife sold popcorn a while ago, and when I met this guy, he was like, yeah, man, it's cool. I support my wife, but man, I just want her to start benefiting off these expensive hobbies. And I'm like, what you mean? Now I understand, because the clothes, the events, it's a lot of stuff.
But those aren't hobbies. Those are things that I've actually made money off of. It's
that's
just,
a fact.
I didn't feel
that's
like sticking with it. Also, Pilates started as a hobby, but now it's more than a hobby.
But are you going to stick with it?
I have a hobby now that I really enjoy. This is a real hobby. I have no interest in making money off of it. I just want to do it because it relaxes me and I have fun. And I feel like an old lady doing it. I have gone to 2 clay classes now where I mold the clay into plates. I love it.
It's a thing.
And I design it, and it's ends up being like a 3-hour class, and I
Listen.
am in there having the time of my life.
You gotta let you.
That is my hobby.
I feel like everybody needs a hobby. In your relationship right now, look at yourself. And if your hobby consists of laying up under your partner every day, you need to figure some stuff out. You have lost your individuality. Go out there and find your own thing. Your thing shouldn't be centered around somebody else. Your thing needs to be your own thing. So I'm glad you got a hobby.
I think that was another issue that I was having like over the past year. I was like, I don't even know what I like.
Yep.
Like I have become so family centered.
I agree.
Like it's all about the family, like the kids and the husband. What do I like to do outside of this? So all of last year, you know, I had a newborn and then, you know, I have a baby. So I spent all my time with her during the day. And then I went and taught Pilates, which became a job because the money that I was making off of Pilates is what I was using to get my nails done and my hair done. You know, so it's like, what do I have where I can just kind of like unwind? It doesn't feel like a chore to do. Like I didn't have that.
Sex.
I didn't have that.
Damn, is it a chore? You got a starfish, are you? That's what they got. I got old starfish over here laying down like that. No, I got something to unwind you and free your mind.
Outside of your spouse or whoever you're in a relationship
Come on now.
with, I didn't have anything outside of that.
Yeah.
And so I just had to figure out like, what is it that I want to do? Which is also another reason why I deactivated my Instagram page, because I needed to zone in on what I want, what I like. And I think this is the real self-care when you get into, you know, that stage of your life where everything's about the kids and the husband. It's like the real self-care is you finding what you truly enjoy.
Talk about it.
It's hard to lose. I mean, it's easy to lose.
Come on, Eminem, lose
track
yourself.
Of that because you're so busy. I mean, like Blake had
a schedule,
so many things to do.
Yeah,
and I love that for him because I didn't get to have a schedule like that growing up. But you also, and it's crazy because like when I said I want children, I was like, I want to have my children involved in all these things.
God bless.
But then on the backside of it, you start to realize why maybe your parents did not have you involved in so many things.
Because they're tired.
They're tired.
They're tired, man.
So like last year I just kind of felt worn down and I just felt like my energy was not in a good
energy
space
up,
at
energy
all.
up.
And y'all could probably tell that.
Yeah, we could.
You know, so it's like dealing with the grief of like the passing of like really close family members. And then also, I think I had a little bit of postpartum depression as well. And you know, postpartum depression can last for like 2 years postpartum.
What?
So yeah, it's not just in the beginning.
I thought it lasted 2 months and then you bounce back.
No.
Okay, my bad.
So
teachers.
My clay class is what I truly enjoy right now.
Who put you on?
The only reason why I'm not going to the workshop that they're doing in February is because it's Valentine's weekend, and apparently Bear has made some plans this year.
Come on, man. Come
Kudos,
on. We gonna get down to that. I don't want to jump around that far on the board, but we gonna get down to there too. Because can we talk about that? That's still an uneasy subject. We'll talk about it. It's at the bottom. Those last two. Anyway, I gotta hit the button because I got something to talk about. So let's do it. It didn't work.
During the week, we got these.
It didn't work. What you want me to say? I forgot.
We haven't recorded it so long.
I'm sorry. I hesitate. I'm over stuttering. Carburetor got flooded. Didn't work. So listen, India mentioned that she is focused. Tell them how focused are you. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very focused. How focused are you?
Why are you asking me that?
India said she was focused. So we talk about it, and I hear her talk about things she wants to do throughout the day, right? And we've gotten in a place. This is something that we weren't doing throughout the day. We were not talking to each other. The only time we would talk is when we potted. So when we potted, it was tension because we haven't talked to each other throughout the day. But now all of a sudden we want to talk and be cool.
No, you want to talk and be cool.
Damn right I do. I want a pod. So anyway, we fixed it. So now we talk throughout the day and we talk a lot. One thing that we talked about is her goals, what she wanted to do. She's telling me this. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know if you want to talk about them. So I'm calling boom, 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 boom. And she telling me this stuff. And I'm like, cool. Have you put pen to paper one? Have you said it's going to take me this amount to do this amount? And have you really thought of a plan to get there? Not only have you thought of a plan, have you started looking up different items? And he says, yes. I said, cool. Well, I know somewhere we can get these items too. So I go to this website where we can get the items. And I said, look, we can get them from here for about 80% of the price. India looks at me. I don't like that. I'm like, well, I said, well, listen. Look, so I say, cool, like, but I think you should consider. She's like, got something in her throat, look, in there. I'm like, all right, man, I'm not gonna say anything else. I have spoken my piece. Now, fast forward throughout the day, me and my friend spoke, and I told her, I said, hey, I spoke to the homie about this, and he said you should at least give it a try and just maybe get one thing to see if you liked it. Now, the was like, So I noticed her wheels started to spin in the opposite direction. So I could see her thinking like, maybe Barrett was on to something. Now, she's not going to say that part, but she was thinking that maybe I was right. So then later on that night, from morning, evening to the nighttime, we got into bed and she said, well, you told me that this morning. You told me that this morning, today. She called me from her car and told me that she spoke to two different people. And both of those people told her the exact same things that I said. And now, not only did her wheels start to reverse, her wheels got on the same track as I did, which leads me to where I am today. Why does it take people, and I'm going to keep it real, I'm going to generalize. Why does it take women to hear something that their husband or partner told them from somebody else for it now to make sense? I don't understand.
I don't understand why you're acting like I was never considering it.
You were. You were not. I saw the look in your eyes.
I just wanted to hear from someone who had gone through the same process.
Not me, though.
No, because you've never actually done this before.
Everybody can tell you how to do it. They never did it. I understand.
I wanted to, talk to some people who I know who are business owners, just to see.
I'm not a business owner.
Yes, but you have.
I'll talk about it. Talk about it. Just chill.
Product-based business.
Okay, all right. You got a good point. But all I'm saying is this. People hear messages differently depending on the messenger. I'm going to say something, the exact same message that somebody else may deliver, but India will ignore my message, hear it from somebody else, take heed, grab a hold to it, and deliver.
I think you're over-exaggerating.
Do you think that makes me feel good in the inside?
I think you're over-exaggerating. Well, how does it make you feel?
Now, on the flip side.
How does it make you feel?
Inadequate. It's my new word, by the way. I feel inadequate because I could not help you and you had to go to outside sources to get help. And I'm the source.
Jumped the gun. I never said that I wasn't going to do it in the way that you presented. Again, I wanted to talk to someone else who I knew had been through the process.
That might be true.
That is all.
It might be true. But the excitement that you gave me when somebody else told you versus the excitement,
oh my gosh,
or the hesitation that you gave me when I told you was off-putting. My girl was like, no, and you could just tell she was like all in her feelings when I said, hey, I think you should do it this way. She didn't want to tell me no. I don't think she had the heart to tell me no.
It just seemed outrageous. So we're looking at something that generally costs like $5,000 that is somewhere else for like $400,
$300.
So I was like, what am I missing here? let me just talk to somebody.
She missing
and
the
get
vibes.
a second opinion.
She's missing.
Are you not supposed to get a second opinion if the husband gave the first opinion? What's wrong with getting a second opinion, Barrett?
There's nothing wrong with getting a second opinion. However, if your husband
A
is
valid
standing on
opinion
business,
at that.
but if your husband is standing on business and he know what he's talking about, then at least give him the body language thing. Here we go. At least give me the enthusiasm that you gave those other people. Because she called me this morning. Oh, I talked to Liz and I talked to M-Dog, and they were like, yeah, I got the, this is what I did too. I think you should do it. She was like, yeah, so I think I might have to look into. I'm like, nigga, did I not just say the exact same thing? Did I not present the idea to you? Now you had to go to the outside. Had to put our business on.
Oh, goodness, Barrett, hush.
And it's just, all right,
You are
I'm going to
just
frame it like this.
exhausting.
And for guys that don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to frame it like this, right? You can be playing basketball outside with your son, and you like, man, you got to work on your left or your dominant hand. You got to work on dribbling with your offhand, right? Your son could go to a training camp that you pay $300 for 2 hours to go to. And all of a sudden, the coach at the training camp told your son the same thing. And he comes back home talking about, yeah, Dad, coach told me I need to work on my less dominant hand. So I'm working on my right hand. My son is left-handed. So I'm working on my right hand. I'm like, nah. It took me $300 to have somebody else tell you what I've been telling you this entire time. That's the exact same thing.
I think that is just something that happens in general. It has nothing to do with you.
It does.
It doesn't matter who the person
But watch
is.
this.
If somebody is giving you a piece of advice.
Exactly. You're right.
My sister. How many times did I give her advice about something?
It's a good example.
It's for her to,
It's a good example.
People gotta decide on their own. People have to come to terms with it on their own time.
That's true. However,
and lucky for you, it took me less than 24 hours. We just talked about this at 11 o'clock last night. I called you at 8 o'clock this morning.
You did. But at least in the moment, let me know that you're considering my idea versus, it was all type of in my feelings. I thought it started raining in the inside of the house. I'm like, damn, you all right? Like you constipated or something? You good?
It's the over-exaggeration.
Oh. You really did that.
It's the over-exaggeration.
I'm going to start having the camera all up and through this house, though, let you know the vibes. Now, move on to something else. I see that's big and bold, too. We got to talk about this. So, yesterday, same thing. All this happened yesterday. And while I'm thinking about what we're going to pod about, I'm like, this is good stuff because people go through the exact same thing. One of the homies was like, man, we're going to watch the football game over one of my friends' house. You should come. Like, bro, you can't invite me to nobody else's spot. And now you know the dude house we're going over. Like, he's cool. I'm pretty sure he'll be okay with you coming. Boom. I said, all right, cool. I need to tell Indy. I said, Indy. The homie said he wants me to watch the game with him. He's standing right there. Yeah,
you just threw him in the fire.
Under the bus.
You sure did.
But I know Indy likes him. And Indy was like, oh, yeah, you can go with him. Like, no hesitation. Name dropping your friends to do things is amazing. When and only when your wife likes the friend. On the flip side.
But he also asked me in church. And I did ask her. Be cutting up in church anyway.
But she couldn't curse me. I say, hell no.
We just had us a good word.
Well, yeah, it was good. It was good. Anyway, I had to think about it. Was it good? I ain't gonna lie and say it was good and it wasn't. Now, on the flip side of that, you got to watch out when name dropping certain friends too, because this morning, India called me up. And once again, body language. See, I'm almost pregnant pause. See how she laughing? Because she know I'm not lying, right? Boy, girls, boy, y'all funny actors. I tell y'all women something else. I name dropped one dude Sunday, got me everything I needed to do. Needed to happen. Going to watch the game with the homie. Cool. Good name drop. Bad example of a name drop. India called me. I want to do this in July. Here are my July plans. Let me know if they align with yours. I'm like, cool. That's fine. The only thing I want to do is go XYZ with name drop person in May. All right. I call you back. Boom! Got off the phone. I said, damn. After you just told
That's
me.
not what I said. I said, what are you going for?
You didn't even ask. I don't think you.
Yes, I did.
I promise you didn't, because I know I didn't say it. In your mind, when you got off the phone,
So
you
what you going for? To kick it Memorial Day weekend?
Hell yeah. Back outside, boys. Hold on. You can say it again. Memorial Day weekend. Back outside, boys. Talk about it. We getting the shirt to say back outside, boys. B-O-B. Anyway, when I told her, watch it, see, because you're doing too much right now.
The place that you want to go
You're doing way too
is
much.
not a place for married men on Memorial Day weekend.
What you mean it ain't? I'm trying to save some souls. I'm going to go out there with my ring on, giving out pamphlets on why people need to get married. That's what I'm going to be out there doing. I ain't doing nothing. I just want to party. But see, the thing
Why
about
you can't go with a friend from church?
Hey, see what I'm saying? Here we go. Here we go. It's crazy to me. Just because of the place and the person that I name drop, now she's giving me the
Lucky
I'ma
for
call you
y'all,
back.
we can't talk about all the things that this person has done.
Watch it.
Praise Jesus. for
Watch
that.
it. You are beside yourself this episode. You came back super potting. I didn't want you to pod that deep. Just take it easy. Take it easy. All right. I'm going out of town because the thing about it, when I go out of town, post a video. And I'm gonna be with the person. And if they listen to the podcast, they might put two and two together. So I don't want to do all that. All I'm saying is, when you name drop certain people, fellas, you gotta beware, because some name drops are beautiful, chef's kiss. Other name drops will get you dismissed. So you pick the way you want to roll. I now know that when I present India items, I let her get her items out first, which I did this morning. I want to go Pilates conference. I want to go. Where she said you want to go?
It's a Pilates conference and a women's conference.
I want to go to a women's conference. 2 things, back-to-back weekends. 3 things, actually, because we're going out back-to-back weekend. I'm like, go for it. All I want to do is go to Timbuktu with Bubbaloo. Ugh. I'm going to call you back. I said that. I couldn't believe she did that. So now I know that you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. That's the moral of the whole story. So
Well, what are you watching out for? If you gonna go with this person regardless, there's nothing to watch out for.
And the person is one of my favorite people in the world. Like one of my favorite people just in general. So I'm going to continue to name drop him. I just have to be cognizant about the way India's gonna respond. That's it. Because she's cool with me going.
I don't care about him going. I'm just trying to figure out why you can't go with the church friends. We're forming a nice little group of friends, friends from church.
That may be true. That may be true, but
and it's nice because I feel like they're all in similar times in life as we are.
That may be true, but you still got the homies that you grew up with, that you love, that you like to be around, and mixing friend groups. Sometimes just don't make the best gumbo.
Well, I didn't say mix it. That's not what I said.
So you want me to just go with the homie by my sister, he and I, out of town? We never been out of town before. We got to see how we react. Now, I think for a guy's trip, this is just me. I could be biased. If you haven't established your guy's trip core, when you start trying to do a guy's trip now, it's just not going to be right. Because now I'm going out with these people to this place, and I know how they gonna act. I know what they gonna do. I know how we gonna get down. If I start going out with my new friends or my new group of guys, I have no clue about what's gonna happen, and I don't want to be up for no surprise. Niggas start getting drunk, throwing up everywhere. You know I'm not having that at all. Niggas go out acting crazy, want to fight in the club at all. I know what my core group of guys are going to do. They do it every time. I'm used to it. I can deal with that. I'm okay with that. Bringing in new people, you got to watch out. You know what's going to happen? I don't know, but I look forward to the drill. Oh, we going to turn up like we used to.
Anyways.
Valentine's Day, before I get in trouble, it's coming. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And I looked up a study. The study said, how much do you think women expect men to spend on Valentine's Day? That's a good question. How much do y'all think women expect men to spend on Valentine's Day? Talk to me. How much? Give me the number.
I don't have a number. Like, I don't have a...
this is the general average.
I don't have a number.
Just take a guess at it.
I don't have a number. I expect you to buy me something, if you're going to buy something that you know that I would like. If you know that I like cards and flowers, I expect that. Whatever they cost, that's what I expect.
It could be a regular, like, I don't know, bad looking card from Dollar Tree with a nice message in it. And
we're not going to overcomplicate this. We need it to be thoughtful.
Okay.
We need it to show that you see us.
Here we go. Boy, y'all love being seen. God, I ain't never seen people want to be seen as much as you. See me. I see you. I'm looking at you right now. I know about to get in trouble because I know what you mean. Chill. Don't look at me like that. But do you see me? Because I see you.
Right now, I'm blinded by the bullshit.
Hey, give it up. But at least it don't stink. Come on, somebody. But look, Valentine's Day. The study said on average, couples who've been together 2 years or less usually spend $300. They said 297.
Whoa, what's the
rounded up? 2 years or less.
2 years or less, $300.
$300.
I'm assuming for Valentine's Day, the older the couple matures, the less they spend.
Bingo. That's exactly what happened. As time matriculates through their togetherness, they start to spend less and less. But the average in general was $180. I started doing the calculations. I said, boy, I'm hustling backwards. I need to go find $180. Flowers cost $100. Flowers cost $100.
Unless you go and get a nice bouquet from, well, Trader Joe's, you got to put them together. But unless you go and get a nice bouquet from Publix be having good flowers. You don't have to spend $100 on flowers.
Typically, flowers gonna run you anywhere between $65 and $100.
Or you can go to Kroger or Publix, but go early. Don't wait till the day of, because then you left with the scraps.
Yes, a fact. So how you gonna keep the flowers hidden from the woman then?
I don't know. You better go at night. At the end of the night before.
But the night before,
be there,
people already
first
busting
thing
it down.
in the morning. Because I've also been in Publix on Valentine's Day, and I have been in Publix on Valentine's Day at like 8 o'clock at night, and men are still in there
for sure,
looking for
bags,
flowers and chocolate.
But we don't know
their
heart-shaped
boxes.
But we don't know their work schedule though. They may work third shift.
True.
First shift.
But what I'm saying, you don't have to spend $100. You can go spend $19.99.
Bruh, let me tell y'all something. If y'all go out there right now and spend $19.99 on some flowers, give that to your lady, forget to peel the $19.99 back or leave that little white residue from the $19.99 peel, that's your ass. Don't let her send y'all out. She gonna send you out. If you do that, the lady will not, you gonna be in the group chat. You gonna be in the group chat that day.
That is not true.
I can't believe he went to Publix and spent $19.99 on these flowers.
I don't need to know where they're
and
from.
Forgot to take the point of sale sticker off. Y'all gonna do that? I know you. You gonna do that? I don't care what you be in a group chat talking about me right now. Now, this matter of fact, let's get down to 1, 2. This is right here. Hold on.
Now unqualified advice from B-Love and B-Love's
Speaking of being,
relationship.
we all over, but I'm just happy to pod. Speaking of being seen. So let me tell you something what happened real quick. Birthday. Her birthday was the straw that broke the camel's back. We don't want to go all into it because I don't want to rehash and reheat old French fries. Just know, after her birthday, it was over. Well, we thought we were out of here. It turned to 2020 real quick. I'm talking about real fast. About to get a divorce. Anyway, we made it again. We always.
I ain't pounding you.
We like a phoenix rising out of the ashes. Check it out though. So when you buy somebody a gift, you need to make sure it's a gift that they really want, right? Because in your thoughtful head, you already hit the gift jackpot. Like, man, I done did it. I bought her exactly what I think she wants or I think she needs, and I'm gonna give it to her. She gonna love it, and I'm gonna present it this way, whoop-de-whoop, and this is what we gonna do. Come to find out, All she wanted was that $19.99 bouquet of roses and a card. And I done went out here and spent $568.75 on this right here. But all she wanted was the what? Bouquet, card, and that's it. So fellas, even though the average is $186, you can still put that $100 if you want to good use, and just make sure you see her. Because obviously for her birthday, I didn't
He was blind.
see her.
He didn't see shit. Nothing.
But I'm
Not
gonna
a
make up
thing.
for it for Valentine's Day. But I got you a lot of stuff, and you haven't utilized nothing that I got you. I got you. I got her a lot, but I didn't see her. So just because I didn't see her, it started a rift. You don't see me. I won't even want this. And I'm like, goodness gracious, can we take it back?
The gift he bought me is
Oh.
still in the box.
You want to get it and show
That's
it
how
to me?
angry I was at him.
She left it in my daughter's room, our daughter's room, for the last birthday, for the last 2 weeks. That gift has been in Shiloh's
3
room.
weeks.
3 weeks, sitting there, unboxed, unwrapped, chilling. I'm thinking to myself, man, we could take that back. I got good things to do with that paper, but she's finally moved it out because we're better.
I
Still
didn't.
in the
When I
box.
told you, I said if you would like to take it back, you can take it back. I was like, I won't be pressed if you take it back at all. But I did finally move it from Shiloh's room into my closet.
Do you like the
So
gift?
that is a step. It is a nice gift.
No, I'm saying, but do you want the gift? Because I told you. You want something else, to take that back and get you something else. I don't mind. You listen. Getting somebody the gift they didn't expect and they want to return it, it doesn't hurt my feelings. Some people, their ego get crushed. I bought you this nice gift, and all of a sudden you want to take it back? Hell no.
I think it was. So I'm gonna just say this, y'all. So there are certain things that I like to be nice, and certain things that I don't care about at all. A wallet is one of them. I can spend a lot of money on my shoes, but when it comes to a wallet or a bag, that ain't what I'd rather have another pair of shoes.
She lying.
I'll take a bag. Wallet, I don't care about.
So you haven't guessed it or
Carry-
not, I bought her a wallet. Just go ahead and say it.
I carry
You said it now. A Vera
Bradley
phone case.
wallet. No, not a phone case. No. That was something else. Before I got that, I carried a Vera Bradley wallet. It was like this big with a
Oh yeah,
fold over.
I
It
remember.
was huge. I carried that wallet for a long time
It was dusty,
until the
musty, and
fabric
crusty.
started to peel. Okay?
You did. You did.
After that, I would say probably 2016, 2020, I went to a concert. And it was when Nissan Stadium had changed their bag policy. You couldn't bring purses in there.
Yeah.
And so I went and bought a little Michael Kors wallet, little cheap thing from TJ Maxx.
Yeah, you did.
And so it held my phone and my cards. I didn't carry that for a couple years.
Okay. Get to it.
After that,
Get to it.
when we went to Disney 2 years ago, when Blake turned 4 for his birthday, I bought a backpack.
Bro, are you
Backpack.
in 6th grade? That's how you coming off right now.
I bought the backpack to carry around Disney. The backpack came with a little phone pouch. And so I had my phone in the pouch. I had my cards in the pouch and my lip gloss in the pouch. And from there, I never took anything out of it. I would just put it in whatever bag.
She literally
I was
throws
carrying.
things in here. Like she'll have money, cards. She unzip it and start throwing stuff in. Now I see her doing this all the time. And I also know my wife, she loses shit all the time. So for her birthday, I'm like, man, I know one thing she wants. Go ahead.
So he was like, he finally said something about it.
She was hard.
Like,
That shit ugly.
when we were going to New York.
It's embarrassing. You know what I mean? It's just,
So who?
to me.
It's not embarrassing to
Don't
me.
nobody walk around with an adult woman. Listen, she got a nice purse. All of a sudden, she flip out her wallet, and it's a phone case that just got stuff laid around it. And don't nobody want that.
So
You got a phone case for a wallet? It's nasty work.
So he complains about it when we go to New York for our anniversary back in November.
Keep going.
So I did. I got an attitude. And I
got
said,
mad.
Bear, if you want me to have a different wallet, go buy me a different wallet. Because this ain't where I want my money to go right now.
Bam.
I said that.
That's what you said.
However, when we were in New York, we went back to the room. He wanted to take a nap. I wanted to go frolic in Nordstrom Rack. I go to Nordstrom Rack. I was like, maybe they got a wallet.
Because she knew she was embarrassed too.
I was not embarrassed.
Y'all got to see it. I'm going to take a picture.
I was not embarrassed.
His wallet. And it stink too.
So I go, it did not stink. So I go and I buy this little black card case. It looks just fine to me.
My thing is,
it looks just fine to me.
You know what? All those things may look fine, but they're not functional. That's kind of what I'm getting to. You lose.
It is just as functional as the $500 and whatever money. You just said the price of the gift. It is just as functional as the one that you bought me. It's just as functional.
I always want you to go get the 2, get the 3 so we can compare all 3.
This is an ego thing. It's an ego thing.
No.
Because, I feel like you was trying to control me. You can't control me. I'm wearing what I want to wear.
4 people.
If you would like, you want me to, I go grab them. You want me to go grab them real quick?
You know where all 3 of them are?
I think so.
Quickly, do you know where all 3 of them are?
I think so. I know where at least 2 of them are.
Y'all really gonna have to see this because the shit is so far-fetched and unbelievable. I really want her to, I don't even want to stop the pod right now. But I will say this, I wasn't trying to control her. I don't know if y'all seen a little TikTok thing that was going around where Buddy told his wife she needed to dress up and she got upset with him because like, you can't control me. But all he was doing is preparing her to get ready to get proposed to. He wanted her to look nice, have a certain dress on, have her nails done. And ladies, y'all know y'all respect a man when they tell you, get your nails done before you propose to me. I remember when I was thinking about proposing to Indy and we talked about it. And she said, the only thing I want you to do is make sure my nails are done. So boom, I had to do that. I wasn't controlling her. I was trying to make sure she knew the vibes. Now, the thing about this Vera Bradley thing she's about to show y'all, the shit is so childish and so far-fetched that she unzips it from the top, pulls out things bit by bit just to find 1 or 2 debit cards. She puts her keys in this thing, and it's just nasty work. And now she has to go downstairs to try to find it. This is what I mean by functionality. If you have to go from your bedroom to your closet to downstairs to maybe it's in the car, something is wrong with you. You have now demonstrated poor planning. So when I bought this wallet, it was not about an ego thing. It was about more of a maturity thing. And she's going to say, you calling me immature? No, I'm calling your wallet immature as hell though. So here she goes. Here we go. Not only she has all 4 pieces, this is going to be great. And I want you to hold them up. Hand me one by one. Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning, right?
In the beginning.
Let's start. This is good pie.
Okay. So, this was my Vera Bradley. Vera Bradley wallet.
And it's still stuff in it. Bro.
It had so much stuff in it.
All right, come on.
So many memories.
All right, put it down to the side.
I got a checkbook in here and everything.
We don't want to know what you got in. We're just trying to see the vibe.
So he said it wasn't functional. It was plenty functional. It had so many places for things.
This is it. So just keep this in mind. You got change in it still. Money. You got a little money in it. Money ain't funny after all. All right, come on.
So that was the one I carried until I guess like 2015, 2016.
Next. Yellow next.
No, that can't be right. Oh, I forgot one. That's still in the top of the closet.
Come on.
And then when I went to buy a backpack.
This is what I'm talking about. That was embarrassing in New York. Went to New York, and it's cool for New York. You know, we're tourists, we're traveling, so.
And I still
she loses it all the time.
Like I have.
Look, she just throws it. Hold on. She just throws things and throws it in the wallet. Look how that's not functional.
But it works.
Now,
Well,
so
it
after I
works.
complained, show them what you did. You upgraded, and I didn't even know she upgraded herself.
So it had a hook
Well, I didn't know it had a
to
hook.
my backpack.
Fire.
So it worked.
Fire.
So then I was like, well, fine.
I talked about it enough.
I go and buy this little thing.
And this, I didn't know this. This looks good. Let's unzip it. See what's. Oh, yeah. Much better. Look at this. Much calmer. She lives her life in chaos. This
I do.
is chaotic. This is beyond chaotic. What's the, like, where do you go past
And I
chaotic?
actually got that one from Nordstrom. The backpack came from Nordstrom. So I don't know what kind of backpack
I'm not
it
a
is.
brand snob. You know what I mean? My wallet came from Target, and it's perfect. It's neat. I don't know where it is. Thought it was over there.
So, okay. So this starts my frustration because I go by this. Okay.
I didn't even notice
For
that.
his complaints.
Yeah.
I go by that.
Here
I've
we
had
go.
it
This
since
is-
the New York trip.
This is not a flex. This
For my
is
birthday,
regular.
he goes and buys this. You see? Still got the
Look how disrespectful this is. If y'all can see it, it still got the stickers on it and everything. But as you're a mom, this is more functional for you.
As a mom, this is more realistic. Okay.
I'm taking this back.
You know what?
Look.
These,
Card.
and you know why I
Got
bought
the
this one?
same different
Because
Come on,
it has a hook on it. And you know what I can do with the hook? I can hook it to my diaper bag.
Now you can get a chain and go to this one. I think of something, or you can take it back, get the one with the chain, put the extra price.
So, very nice, fancy wallet. But my frustration came from the fact that he bought this wallet after I already bought this black wallet.
I didn't know.
And then
I didn't know.
All I asked for
She can send it, bro.
was a spa day and a birthday card.
And I got her the spa day. But whoa.
Nope.
Let's back up.
He messed that
I
up
got
too.
her a spa gift card. I didn't
Why would you buy me a gift card?
I didn't
Why
understand.
would you buy me a gift card?
She wanted me to actually book the day. It was on me. And that made our relationship almost end. Because instead of me buying her or booking the spa day, I bought her a gift card to book her own spa day. And we almost got a divorce. Tell the people where to find me. Tell the people where to find me.
You cannot find me on India.Marie.
Work at Pilates.
If you would still like to follow me, but know this, I'm only posting Pilates. Work at Pilates on Instagram.
Then she on She-Trition. She is the ambassador. So if you on She-Trition,
Yeah, my girl Chantel. If you are subscribed to Chantel,
that's what I do.
Sorry, if you're subscribed to She-Trition, go on there.
You know what I do
and
for
do
her,
my Pilates program. I have a whole Pilates program on there, but you gotta
nasty
subscribe.
ass away from me.
You're being very disrespectful. These things have served me well. They were all
That's nasty
very
work,
different
man.
eras of my life.
You can find me at BLove1911 on all social platforms. Please follow She and I podcast. If you made it this far, the YouTube vibes are there. Go check out these ugly wallets. I'm clipping it up. Don't you even worry. In the meantime, in between time, it feels so good to be back, and the top feels so much better than the bottom. It's been real. It's been fun. She